Hello, welcome to a new video, and yes, I do have a new mic, so big ups on that. But let's get into the bullshit. So we're watching the pre-stream January 10th, 2021, even more Yakuza action pre-stream. So let's get into it. Let's start it.
The ire of some people.
Wait a second.
It started. Let's talk a little bit about that. With friends, but however, I'm gonna say something up front.
Here we go, boys.
All right, I'm gonna say something publicly up front before we even get started with anything, with the schedule, with any kind of discussion. Recently, on the streams over the last week, I've noticed an increasing number of people who think that it is funny to single out certain stream viewers or one stream viewer in particular, but there's been a few others who've been the ire of some people as well. But in particular, in the last week, stream viewer Derich, who's been coming to the streams, has
now I'm just gonna say this prelude to this, but I don't think it was a good idea for DSP to single out Derich when he's talking about harassment on the stream. Like, of course, it's this kind of what instigated it, but it kind of puts him on the spot, and you'll know why. It's kind of like it's not really a good idea to do this.
We've been harassed constantly
by
people.
We'll get there.
And I know why it's happening. It's because the stupid ass restreamers and their dumb fuck memes have decided to single him out and harass him online.
No, I like how he thinks that this happened recently. The thing is that Derich lore is an extensive lore, okay? It goes all the way back to 2017. Now, of course, according to Susan, this is how you spell Derich's name, because you might be able to find other videos by many different spellings of Derich, but this is what came up. This does bring up 2,550, but again, take it with a grain of salt. The most oldest video that has Derich in it was the John Rambo and DSP video. Don't think they were talking about Derich back then. Anyways, so he talked about Derich since 2017. He's been in the community. Now, at the very beginning, Derich used to just be a source of an example of DSP's fans being kids, because Derich was a kid. The very first time that the trolls were aware of Derich's existence was when one fateful day in a DSP Twitch chat, Derich came in. Sorry, Phil. My mom realized that I used her credit card to buy a sub to your channel, so I won't be able to sub this month. And DSP responded with it. It's cool, dude. It's all good. But oh man, I don't know how bad that sounded to you guys. Whoops. Anyways, so that's what DSP responded to that with, was like, oh, don't worry about it. It's all good. And since then, Derich has been slightly, kind of memed on since then, because after that, DSP's been saying, see you later, Derich, way more in his chat. That went up a lot. And you have things like this happening. Derich used to hound and beg a lot of the stream contributors, like Golden Colts, Infinite, 55, Janny. I think he did that to that Anonymous as well. Not too sure. Same with the Alice Telemon. Pretty much, if you gave DSP money, Derich would run up to you and ask you to ask him his question. That was the gimmick Derich was doing for like months, for a long ass time. Like right here, like Golden Colts back. This was, by the way, this is back before Golden Colts had a food fetish. So we take this era of Golden Colts for granted, but now all Golden Colts wants to talk about is food and all that shit, because, man. Anyways, so here it says, Golden Colts cheered 100 bits. Derich Loves Lemurs wondering if you're planning to check out Dragon Ball FighterZ, all this stuff. So this was a thing Derich used to do all the time. And it's kind of funny how now it started to get memed on the most, because like he I don't think he has done this recently. The only thing I could think of is that Derich would probably DM people to ask them to ask him questions. And I don't know if he still does that. And if he does, that would also probably explain why a lot of people are memeing on Derich about it. Just saying.
Stalking him everywhere he
Now,
goes.
the other thing about the social media he's going to bring up is that that's another loaded lore thing if you want to go into it. There's a Twitter account by Derich Watch 2021 that kind of just shows you what Derich posts. It's wild. It's pretty cringy, not gonna lie. He thirsts on so many e-girls. It's like the meme of the guy that's like, I want to be with the online girl, that kind of thing. Think of it like it's like Masato from Yakuza 7 in the scene where, like, he goes to the hostess club and he thinks the hostess girls are his girlfriend. It's like that, okay? It's like that pretty much. But it gets way creepier if you go really into it. And the dude also had a YouTube channel. I don't know if he still does or if it's private, whatever. But people found that he liked a lot of weird videos. But that's that. Not gonna get into that. There was also a Derich Twitch stream too, and I watched it. I'm gonna tell you, it was an experience. It was something that I legit don't think I'll ever see anything as weird or disturbing as that ever again. It all it was literally Derich on his phone streaming. He was like in a room that looked like a closet, and it was all white, and there was like a rack behind him that was empty, and he was just lying on a bed, and he was kind of like eyeing chat and begging chat to talk to him. It was the weirdest thing, and he was modding like everyone. Like, I'm sure if you walked in on that stream and you said mod me, he'd mod you. It was that weird, and it's and I'm just saying it thinking, I really hope this dude, if he ever decides to stream again, it's just him playing a game or something more like structured. Him doing IRL streams was the weirdest thing, and I never want to see it again. It was horrifying. It was like a scene from like a found footage horror movie. It's like that. Think Paranormal Activity, okay? Paranormal Activity 6, the stream. I don't know. I'm not clever with names.
Trying to spin things on his social media into negative shit, and I'm not just gonna have it anymore. So I'm just laying down the law.
Well, you can look at it that way if you want.
It's simple.
It is what it
If you
is.
harass Derich or you harass any of my stream viewers whatsoever, you try to make a living joke out of them, and you try to constantly bring up negative shit about them, you're out of here.
Now, it's ironic coming from DSP to say this when DSP has literally made it a part of his content to tell his chat to not make your Twitch account attached to your social media accounts and to be careful what you post, all that kind of stuff. Like, he made it part of the content to do this, to say this. And I've said this, like, does the chat really not know how to use the internet? And then you have people like Derich that does stuff that is like they never know how to use the internet. It's like Derich needs a dad. I really don't know the living situation with Derich. It's really weird. The fact that he had to steal his mom's credit card and all that kind of stuff is going on. It's really odd, and I really hope it's not toxic land over there. You know what I mean? But it's just he does this, and Derich does all his weird stuff on social media without a care in the world. I mean, Vincent fucking protected his Twitter account for a while, but Derich didn't do any of that. Okay.
So the moment I see a fucking stupid joke about Derich's birthday, the moment that I see a joke about what's on his social media, the moment that you open your dumb fuck mouth about something stupid to harass one of my viewers, you're permanently banned from my streams.
Now, He says that you're permanently banned from the streams, whatever. Now that's all well and dandy. No harassment. Hey, that's fine, man. I can understand that. But here's the bullshit. If you also remember back in the day, back when Swaggins used to go by Mr. Swaggins, and his ego was, it's still pretty this big, but back when he was Mr. Swaggins, you can imagine there were a lot of Swaggin impersonators. There were Mrs. Swaggins, there was Miss Swaggins, there was all these weird Swaggin sock accounts that were coming up. They were cheering, they were subbing, they were doing all the things that DSP loves, right? They got permabanned immediately, and you never saw them again. They got banned, and that was that. But around 2018, around the time when DSP was playing the baseball game, the show, there were a sudden influx of Derich accounts popping up, like Gay Derich, I think there was Black Derich as well. There was Almighty Derich. All these Derich song accounts just popping up, like weeds, just popping up. And DSP didn't care. He left at Gay Derich. He thought Gay Derich was pretty funny. Should I say more? But he let them stay. Didn't ban them. Didn't say, oh, that's awful, harassment or whatever. And I kind of feel like a lot of Twitch chats probably ban people who impersonate other streamers, other stream regulars or whatever. There might be some like variation they might let slide if it's good enough, whatever. But I feel like for the most part, if someone comes in with like, let's say Derich is a regular at someone else's Twitch channel, and another Derich comes in like right after or whatever, they probably might get banned, probably because it's like, hey, don't impersonate other chat regulars. But DSP let the Derich stay, but didn't want the Swaggin socks to stay. It's like the rules only pertain to mods and whales, which is the case. I think the only time I ever saw a whale be impersonated and was able to stay in chat was like only Hot Coffee was able to stay, and there was this. I think there was one for Dr. Tony Huge as well, like Dr. Small Huge. Dr. Tony Small, I think, was one too. That kind of stayed around, but for the most part, if you impersonated a whale, you're out of there pretty fast. But the Derich stuff got to stay, and DSP left at some, so there's that.
This is a zero tolerance policy. There's no forgiveness here. I'm not going to allow people to get harassed because some dumb fuck restreamers thought that it was funny to make a meme up and harass someone online.
No, it says restreamers. But this is going on in his chat, and the people who are doing it are also regulars of his chat. Even his mods do it. I think the only mod that probably hasn't done is Infinite, but I don't know. I mean, maybe Infinite's is scared of Derich DMing him. I guess I don't know, but it is so bizarre, and what was I gonna say? I kind of lost my train of thought. Damn it.
No, it's not funny.
Okay. Oh yeah, he blames the restreamers and all this stuff. But what are you gonna do about the restreamers then, Phil? If the restreamers are the big problem, what are you gonna do about it? I don't know. Like, I also think it's kind of lazy to blame the restreamers when it's like, I don't think it has been a meme in anyone's restream for a while. It was in 2018 because like there was that sound clip that Tevin used. It's Derich. It's that became a thing, and all that. But the stuff that's been going on recently, for just like recently, I don't think it was a restreamer doing this. I don't think it is.
Okay, shitheads.
Okay,
it's
shitheads.
Not funny. You think it's fucking funny? It's not. You don't get to just harass someone who's innocent and did nothing because you're a scumbag.
But Derich harassed your regulars to ask you questions, though. He did that.
So, ha ha ha, the joke's on you motherfuckers, because I'm not putting up with that shit. Alright? I'm just saying it right now. Derich is like one of the nicest people who comes to the streams. Seriously, he's respectful.
Yeah, because he probably likes your content. Shouldn't all? I now this is now. Man, I love I love that DSP constantly pits his chat against each other. It is such a toxic chat. I honestly have not seen a Twitch chat like his at ever. I mean I haven't really watched Wings. I don't know if Wings has the same deal, but his chat is so full of shit posting and it's full of people that kind of shit post on other regulars. It is wild. They've done that to Only Has Coffee. They've done it to everyone. And they've done it to West Side Phil too. West Side Phil is the newest uh sub whale. People theorize it could be Only Has Coffee. Could be. It is a legit new account though. It didn't track the other stuff that Only Has Coffee did. It's like a fresh new account. But again, it's Only Has Coffee. He could do something like that. He could make a new account. He's not dumb.
Respectful. He always talks about various topics, and he's always participating nicely. He's basically a great example of what a well.
Derich is a great example. He should be your role models, guys. Like again, like it's kind of fucked up that he does this a lot with his chat. He singles them out. He puts them on a pedestal to either shit on them or to say this is who you should strive to be, dude. But you have like tippers and cheerers like Rob on Wheels that constantly shits on his chat. Like Rob said that his chat's immature and toxic and shitty, and these are like, yeah, man, my chat is really negative, and it's like, why? Why do you talk to your chat like this?
Behaved an interactive stream viewer is. All right. And by the way, the funniest part about it is he doesn't contribute. He doesn't.
He doesn't
cheer someone
contribute.
Tip usually. He's
So
just here to be a.
so he says this. So then should we attack the whales? I thought we shouldn't attack the whales, but of course, in reality, you should attack nobody. But at the same time, he's putting Derich on a pedestal that begs these questions. This is why you don't single out anyone in your chat when you talk about rules you want to enforce in your chat. He should have just said that I have seen people harassing people more and more in my chat, and I want you guys. And right now, it's gonna be no tolerance with this. Okay, we're gonna auto ban you, and that's it. That's that. Whatever. But the problem with DSP's chat and the problem with his moderation, I have said this many times. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care what goes on in his chat. He leaves it be. Like to bring back Bad Bunny. I mean, say whatever, but that anonymous made her feel unwelcomed and kind of kept harassing her. When she told DSP this, DSP didn't care. He didn't want to deal with it because it was drama, and it's like DSP. It's your chat. You're gonna have to deal with the drama. You're not a bystander in this. You're not a random dude in a chat and drama's happening. You own your chat. Your chat is your chat, and the drama's happening in your chat. Your moderator's doing this, and it goes back to what I said when DSP always puts the Tevin or the restreamers responsible for all the trolls on the internet. It's like, why should they be held accountable when he can't even be held accountable to his own mods? Like, this is why you have rules, DSP, and it's not a good idea to single out stream viewers to make a rule. You should just say no harassment and leave it at that. This is so dumb. This is so dumb.
A positive guy on the stream and just chat it up and enjoy the content.
Enjoy the content.
You think it's funny because you singled out a nice guy and you're going to harass him online. No, you're going to get fucked.
You're going to get fucked.
I'm just saying this up front.
Okay.
I know this sounds very harsh and some of you might be like, damn.
Damn.
Starting off pretty serious today. Yeah, because I'm not putting up with it anymore.
Now, there's a theory going around that Twitch pulled his ear a bit about it because, Twitch does have a rule that said that no one can be singled out in Twitch chats to be harassed. I think there is a rule that said that in the TOS, and Twitch probably pulled his ear a little bit, like, hey, dude, calm down. Or, Derich complained, or Derich's mom complained, who knows? It could be anyone. It could be anyone. It could be Cat. It could be Jasper. Jasper could be looking out for Derich. But, I'm not thinking of Jasper with a keyboard, like, but, people think that, and it kind of lines up because he allowed all this harassment to happen in his chat for months to weeks to years. Ever since Derich entered his life, people were kind of memeing on him. It only got worse because DSP did nothing, zero things about it until someone pulled his ear. DSP doesn't act unless someone pulls his ear a little bit. Then he'll act. That's how he's always been. That is why a lot of people think that Twitch talked to him behind the scenes about Derich, because you've seen how he moderates his chat. He doesn't moderate. And he doesn't care what people say. He only cares if people insult the whales. Then he'll care. But when it comes to a normie, it's like, there are moments, I can't bring up specifics. Maybe someone knows, maybe you know what I'm talking about, someone out there. But there were moments where people were complaining, saying, this guy's making fun of me. And DSP would like, downplay it and joke about it. And it's kind of fucked up if you think about it. Like, you're going to a streamer for help, and the streamer's like mocking it. Like, oh, the guy's making fun of you. Yeah, cut it out, okay? And then he goes back into his little pre-stream or game that he does, and it's really fucked up. And now DSP just suddenly cares about his chat being harassed. Man, this definitely sounds genuine.
It's ridiculous at this point.
Ridiculous.
It's been like a week every day people making fun of the guy, and I'm not putting up with it. So enjoy your jokes. You're out of here. I'm serious.
Buster.
This is a zero tolerance policy. I don't care if someone's not paying attention. Oh, I didn't know. I don't care.
And again, like, the DSP only cares if his revenue is threatened. He will move. So Twitch could have said, "Hey, we'll ban you if you don't do anything," and Derich and DSP moved on that because
You should have known better to begin with, because it's not funny to harass someone online. I know as someone who's been harassed for the last 12 years, but here's the difference between me and someone who comes to a stream. I'm a public persona, okay? I'm someone who puts himself out there on the internet every day to be viewed and rightly to be criticized. And yes, to unfairly be ridiculed, but that's just part of the package. I chose to do that.
Wait a second.
I didn't really know that's what I was getting into when I started this 12 years.
How would he? Now, this is bullshit. I didn't know I was going to get that when I signed up. This dude made a trolling website about the top 4 haters or whatever the fuck. He trolled people in the past. And then he's saying, I didn't think I would get trolled online with doing videos. Okay.
But now every day I choose to do that. One day if I say it's enough is enough and I decide to leave the internet and do something offline or whatever, that's fine. Derich is just a stream viewer. He doesn't deserve to get harassed by you shitheads. So and by the way, if you do harass him, you're a shithead. Again, zero tolerance here.
Again, I can understand DSP wanting to protect his chat and all this stuff from being harassed. I get that. But he didn't do anything in the past. It took him like some Twitch drama for him to be like, okay, I'll put the kibosh on it. Or, you know what? The other thing, oh my god, I'm sorry you heard that, but it's that, or DSP saw the shit and he's like, he had a yikes moment, and then he's like, well, he didn't do anything mean in my chat, but this is pretty fucked up. Well, instead of, it's like he wants to cover it up. That could be it too. He could be trying to cover up what Derich likes on social media, which, like, you could argue, what he does on Twitter has nothing to do with how he acts in Twitch, which is fine. But again, people wouldn't be going to these weird headspaces if he just said no harassment on stream viewers. But no, he decides to put Derich on a pedestal to talk about, which is kind of fucked up. Like, it's, oh my god, this is gonna, like, go in the real world for a bit, but it's like why some people don't report a crime, because they're afraid of being humiliated making the report. Like, they're afraid that, like, you tell the cop, like, oh, this happened, they're gonna be like, you? Whatever, so people don't report the crime sometimes because they're embarrassed, or whatever. And DSP kind of puts Derich on the spot like this in front of all his viewers, and he knows that more likely the trolls are gonna make videos about this, so more people will see it. And it's like, dude, why are you singling out Derich? If you want a no harassment policy in your chat, just say no harassment. but he puts Derich on a pedestal. DSP, who cries about how people made fun of Cat, people did this to Cat, don't blame Cat for this, whatever. And he barely and now he doesn't talk about her. He only talks about her making food. That's all she's good at, apparently. And maybe some games. But when it comes to talking about stuff about chat, put Derich on the pedestal. He puts all these people in the limelight to talk about stuff, and it's like that's not what you should be doing. You don't put, it's insane to do this.
Don't even care if you're a stream regular.
And also on top of this, saying this is gonna get normies that probably didn't care to be curious about. Like, wait, they're stalking social media? I gotta see what's going on. And then they'll find Derich Watch 2021, and they'll be like, what the fuck? And then they'll be banned because I'll talk about it in chat, and that's that. Like, dude, he puts like he wants people to be curious so they'll be banned. Dude.
If you're gonna harass someone else, you think it's funny. It's a bandwagon approach. Oh well, the restreamers are doing it, so it's fun. It's funny.
Now again, the fact that he said this out loud and didn't realize that the issue here, he openly admitted that his audience watches restreamers and then they come back to his chat to harass them. Shouldn't they be banned because they're watching troll content? Not necessarily that because they're watching troll content, but the fact that they're watching troll content and acting out the negative, toxic behavior, dude. Shouldn't that be grounds for banning them? Why are they regulars in your chat, DSP? Shouldn't these people be banned? But no, it's Derich's fault that this happened, right? Okay.
I mean, it's safe to do. No, fuck you.
No.
And you're out of here. And that's that. I don't even want to see people making fucking emotes and pretending like that's him. No more. Zero tolerance is exactly.
Emotes and pretend that's him. That's it. That emote got banned pretty fast. Ban rolled emote, dude. We lost the PogChamp, and now we lost the Derich. But you know what? You know what emote we'll never lose? The Cleo emote. That's right, baby. Cleo emote. Sub to my Twitch channel, you get the Cleo emote. Oh my god. Alright.
What it means. I'm not putting up with your bullshit anymore. You can take your dumb kitty shit and bring it to the restreamer streams and stay the fuck off of mine.
Then why aren't they banned? Why are they still in your chat, DSP? Shouldn't they be banned
let's see how many
years ago?
Do it today and get banned. And let's see how much they. Oh, I didn't know. Please, Phil, unban me. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Get fucked.
Get fucked. Just like how Ninsar Rune should be fucked for being a 50-bit bitch. Like, this is what's so silly about his bans, is that he has this big like cinematic finale for them, and then they come back the next day. So are these bans really permanent, or are they not? And I also think, little Theo theory. These accounts that get banned for mocking Derich, and if they're like regulars and all that stuff, I wonder if in a few months they'll be unbanned, because I think DSP might ban them to please Twitch, and then wait until like the dust settles and Twitch and he feels safe to do that again, and he'll unban that guy again. I just have a feeling these people might come back, but we'll see.
Get fucked. Because you are a disrespectful troll, and you don't deserve to be here. It's that simple.
Shouldn't they be
okay?
But like, I like how he has to be like, I'm saying down the law. Shouldn't these people be banned in the first place then?
I'm laying down the law. Spread the fucking word, because I'm forewarning you right now. Spread the word to all your buddies.
All your
buddies.
Come
here later today and weren't here for the pre-stream, and then they get banned. I'm not gonna have any sympathy for them. Okay. So that's that. No, see, here's the difference. Nugget huggers. He's good thing the only humor I like is farts and poops. Because
what? Now Nugget huggers literally mocked a thing that people have been mocking DSP for like. I mean, I'm glad people are starting to meme DSP for love and poop now. It's great, but um, this has kind of nothing to do with the Derek shit. It's like, well, here's the difference, but it's like he just said, yeah, I agree. Good thing I like poop jokes, dude.
You're making fun of me because people says I make a lot of fart and poop jokes. The difference is when I make a fart and poop joke, I'm not harassing someone. It's generalized humor versus actual
Generalized humor? What the fuck? You're making fart jokes.
trying to harass someone online, stupid.
Stupid.
So wise the fuck up.
Now, hold up, hold the phone. Wait. He makes fun of wings. He makes fun of Derek. Derek, no, you can't make fun of him. But, hey man, wings jokes pretty cool, huh? There were so many, and people still make rest in peace boogie jokes in this chat. But man, you make fun of fucking Derek, they're coming for you.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, now we can get to the positive subject of today's stream. What we're doing with Yakuza 7. That was, wow.
Okay. Alright.
But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones
Oh
responsible for the fate of this
Dooley!
club. Shout out to Sedella, who did a 25-bit series. He says, Derek is wondering how much longer are you playing this for?
Derek even bothered Sedella to tip for him. Let's go to N1337. Let's go to his channel. He got some goods. Let's go to him. By the way, I say this all the time. I look at his avatar. I keep thinking it's Igor. I keep thinking it's Igor from Persona. Like, I think that's like his long nose, and but it's like his eyes are red. Like he made Igor's eyes red. I was really confused, but then I realized it's just a dude's face. It's the guy doing this. Let's see. Oh god, puzzle time. We're not doing puzzle time. Sorry, not doing puzzle time.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, what's going on, my friends? Welcome to the late stream. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are ready for some first-person shooter fun. Everyone would be saying, we're playing Halo Infinite. Welcome, everyone. I'll try to do my best. All right. Giving shout-outs for contributions that come in. If I am a crowd-funded tip me. We did not have the tips go earlier today, so maybe if we hit it tonight, that would be pretty neat.
Hey, what was
all the vests are eligible except for the red. I'm trying to. Actually, it was the platinum, wasn't it? It was platinum last night. Yeah, it was. All right. So because we were the platinum. Oh wait, it was red. Couple quick shout outs. Ninstar Rune has cheered and said,
boy.
Since we're no longer along to make fun of people, will you stop the 50-bit bitch meme? First of all.
Now, I like how DSP went out of his way to say, no more harassment of chat. Now, he brings up the 50-bit bitch meme. Ninstar's like, can we stop that? Now, here's the thing. No, let's listen to what DSP has to say, then we'll get into it. I'm getting ahead of myself yet again. Gotta calm down.
Making fun of other stream chatters, like picking on them and harassing them, has never been allowed. It's like, you're no...
Has never been allowed, except for how long it's been allowed for. I mean, how did gay Derek get banned? Did Black Derek get banned? Almighty Derek get banned? No? Oh. Weird. People were always making fun of Derek for years in his chat. But no guys, harassment's never been allowed. Except for now. People harass Bad Bunny, DSP. Are you gonna ban that Anonymous for harassing Bad Bunny? Oh wait, no. Because Bad Bunny was mean to Phil, so it's okay. Wow, DSP, you sure aren't a petty bitch, right?
No longer able to? No, you never were able to. If you were violating the fucking rules and being a nasty jerk.
Oh, you've been violating the rules and you've been a nasty jerk, then shouldn't they be banned?
So you're admitting that? Ninstar Rune, are you admitting that you were a nasty jerk to people in the chat?
Now, I think somewhere DSP lost, DSP memory hold it. Oh my god. When I listened to this, I was very confused why is he saying that Ninstar Rune is admitting that he's, being a nasty jerk when the 50-bit bitch meme was at his expense. Like I am astounded at how much of a cuck Ninsarun is. Even more because I would have I like oh I don't know if I would have cheered. I mean, come on, but I probably would have said, Phil, you called me a 50-bit bitch and everyone went on with it and you accepted it as part of your stream. It's I'm the 50-bit bitch is at my expense. What are you talking about? But it's so fucked up that Ninsarun is like, your chat's making fun of me. Can you get them to stop? And they're like, no. He's like, there's so many accounts, but like that make fun of it, and DSP doesn't do it. But you know what, Ninsarun, maybe you should leave the Phil. DSP doesn't care about you, obviously.
This is appalling. I might have to check your chat logs now and see what's going on here. Like, I can't believe you would even publicly admit this, but you just did.
So I like how Ninsarun. Oh my god, DSP is literally the meat, like the part of the story with that if DSP was a police officer, so many people would like hope that they wouldn't have to report anything to him. It's like they would be like embarrassed talking to Phil because Phil would be like, guys, this guy got robbed. Look, this dude over there, he got robbed by a baby. Wow, this dude got robbed by a baby. Oh my god. Okay, alright, it's on the report. And the guy would be like, I can't believe I got Officer Burnell. And they'd be mad. And then they'll never report to the police ever again. But yeah, like Ninsarun went to him. Hey Phil, people are still making fun of you about being a 50-bit bitch. Can you like tell him to stop? No. Oh, sorry, are you saying you're an asshole? Ninsarun, I'm gonna put you on a little pedestal and say that you've been an asshole. I'm gonna check the chat logs and all this stuff. And it's like, dude, you're going to a victim and making fun of it and making fun of him and calling the victim an asshole. That is great harassment, DSP. Holy shit.
That's pretty bad. Now, no, what I'm saying is if people are going to try to harass a frequenter of my streams, I'm going to take care of it.
Ninsarun is a frequenter of his streams, and there are multiple accounts by 50 that are making fun of 50-bit bitch. They aren't getting banned. They get laughed at and applauded. But man, Derich, get that out of here.
Recently, some people tried to do this with Derich. They tried to actually like stalk him in his personal life and shit, and then make jokes about stuff. I'm not having it. I see it. You're out of here. All right. So I'm just telling you, I laid down the law earlier today. I'll lay down the law again.
This rule seems really, really, really tailored for Derich. Just saying. Derich and the whales. It's kind of funny how Derich has gotten all the protections Wales got, and Wales had to give DSP so much money for this, while Derich got it for free. Oh man, this chat is something.
If you're in here to make fun of someone, to harass someone, to pick on someone, you're not here at all. Because my foot will connect with your ass and send you launching out of the stream permanently. Alright? Maybe you could go watch, someone play Among Us or something. Go ahead.
Why is Among Us being so toxic?
That's what I thought. You want to make fun of me? That's completely different. People do that constantly. That's the beast.
Now, he says this. Now, I don't think it's part of this video, but in this Call of Duty stream, he cried about chat making fun of him. He's like, oh, this guy's so making fun of me, not a fan of him. But it's okay to make fun of him, guys. But you'll be banned.
That's been unleashed that can never be recaged. But outside of that, no other viewers are allowed to be harassed on my streams. Okay?
Unless you're Ninsarun, apparently. Ninsarun you can make fun of.
Human Milk is gifted us.
You can literally make fun of Ninsarun and you probably won't get banned. Probably.
Sub to Thrawn. Congratulations, Thrawn, on the gifted sub. That's 35 straight months you've had a sub, by the way. And Human Milk, thank you for the channel support. I appreciate that. Alright. I think it's time to get started. Alright?
DSP hates Ninsarun.
Now, as for the 50-bit bitch, that's not a meme that I created. That's just a statement that I made one night.
That's not a meme that I created, but you endorsed the meme and you said it's cool. And I'm sorry, DSP, but it just because you didn't make it doesn't mean you're innocent. You allowed it on your chat. You didn't ban the 50-bit bitch stock accounts. I mean, come on.
And then people decided they wanted to make a meme out of it, and I didn't play along. I didn't make an emo of it.
I didn't play along. As he bangs the mic, dude. I should bang my mic to mimic it. I'd be like.
Now, as for the 50-bit bitch, that's not a meme that I created. That's just a statement that I made one night, and then people decided they wanted to make a meme out of it, and I didn't play along.
I didn't play along, dude, except that I laughed about it and I put it on the leaderboard and I was like, he didn't get the meme right. And then he was talking about owning the meme and all this stuff, but man, he didn't play along at all. Don't go to the pre-stream that has 50-bit bitch in the name of it. Just kidding, let's do that.
Hello everyone, Darkside Phil here, and welcome to DSP Gaming.
Oh, look, the birth of the 50-bit bitch, huh? Wait a second, DSP. I thought you don't participate in the memes.
Like, they'd be like, nah, your country has too many cases. Sorry, dude. That's that, guys. Be like that. They look back and they realize what they did is very wrong. That one out. But yeah, anyone who was banned last night for that is already unbanned. Pre-stream. You understand? I can. If I want to delay a reaction to a cheer or one, I'm not.
Whatever, fuck it. He talks about the 50-bit bitch and he has like a happy time about it. But guys, he didn't participate. He just uploaded a pre-stream, titled the pre-stream after it, and laughed about it and said, "Oh man, 50-bit bitch," and mocked accounts for not spelling bitch right.
I didn't make an emo of it. I don't talk about it ever again. It was just a spur-of-the-moment thing. Of course, people like to latch on to stupid shit like that and keep talking about it. But it's old news. I mean, what was that, 2 months ago or some shit? So the fact that you still talk about it just means that you really, really need to move on and stop being so boring.
I don't know, DSP. It sounds like Derich needs to move on, and he should stop being boring. Derich should move on. He should accept what's happening, right?
There you go.
But again, there's no preferential treatment in DSP chat, of course.
Just cheers. There's a new game mode called Face Off, which is a closer quarter gunfight with non-stop action. Sounds like something I'm not playing, because I like to do the team-based gameplay. Okay. Look at this. They added something.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm incredibly high-strung tonight. Snakefish Gaming, incredibly upset. Everything around me is annoying me today, just so you know. Just an incredibly annoying day. That's right. I'm an old man, an old crotchety...
Okay, we're not listening to that. Fuck that. Alright, so we got that. And now we got this. Big ups.
Alrighty then.
Oh, sweet.
Outside of all that...
Oh, shit. Guys. I'm so sorry to expose you to waifus. I did not make this video. It's all An13 and Lead's fault. He made you see these waifus, okay? I'm sorry. I mean, luckily, Eliza is blocking the major waifus. I'm doing you guys a favor. I'm hiding the waifus from you, okay? So, I mean, I'm very sorry you had to witness some waifus on the game screen, okay? We're all mature adults here, okay?
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I really want to talk about today.
Today.
All right. Here's what I'll say. I talked about this yesterday on pre-stream, but just in case many of you weren't here, because a lot of people don't show up, particularly for RPG streams, and it was Yakuza 7 yesterday. I just want to make something abundantly clear. All right? It's always been a rule on my streams that harassment is not allowed. In particular, harassment of viewers is not allowed on my streams and never has been. Okay? And some people, sadly, don't seem to get it. They think that this is just some kind of a place where they can come and do whatever they want. They can make people's lives miserable. They can make fun of people. That's not the case.
And the guy,
it's not allowed.
Perfect.
And it's always been the rule. It's just that, you know, if I'm not particularly...
It's always been a rule that he never enforced until today. Okay.
Particularly paying attention all the time, and if I'm lenient, then people seem to think that, oh, it's okay to harass someone or to stalk them online.
Dude, you've been leaning on harassment? Do you really want to admit that you're lenient on harassment, Phil? That sounds pretty toxic. I remember you used to dog on people for being lenient on harassment too, but now actually, I think he did do that. He went on the Me Too movement back, when that was a thing. Remember that? And he was like, "Yeah, man, I can't believe that people abuse their power, man. It's terrible, man. All this abuse, man, harassment, man." And then here you go. All these people in this chat are like being harassed, and he's like been leaning on it. Okay.
Line to make fun of them. No, it's not. All right. So I recently, in particular, with stream viewer Derich, who's a very nice person.
Again, putting Derich on the pedestal. Now, the other thing is that that's kind of fucked up is that he holds the viewers to these rules, but he doesn't hold himself to these rules. DSP will always, and always will harass his audience. He shits on them. He pits them against each other. He pits the tippers against the chat. He just does not like his chat for whatever reason that may be.
He's always been cordial on the streams, starts up some interesting conversations and topics, adds to the streams in a positive way, has been stalked online by a bunch of scumbags. All right? Now, I can't stop them from doing that, but what I can do is stop people from doing that shit in my stream chat. I'm not going to have people coming in here making fun of him. His birthday's coming up, everyone. Let's make fun of him and say we're going to have a birthday bash for him and all that. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh.
So, okay. He could probably bring up like the negative stuff of Derich's life, I guess, whatever, fine. But I like how just saying, oh, we're gonna have a birthday bash for Derich. Like, okay, what? Now I think he might say it here, but he might have said it in the other pre-stream. But actually, no, hold on. Let's see if he says it here. Then I'll see what.
Let's stalk his Twitter and make fun and say he does stuff on Twitter. Fuck you.
He does stuff on Twitter. Let's make shit up and say he does stuff on Twitter. He does stuff on Twitter. He replies to people. Okay, I guess you're making that up.
And if I see it, you're out of here.
You're out of here,
I said it yesterday. Say it again. You act like that, you're going to harass someone, you're out of here. I'm not putting up with that shit at all. Okay? I'm just done with it. I'm done with the tolerance for people who want to try to make people's lives miserable and just be scumbags.
He tolerates people making people's lives miserable. I want you to sit for a bit and think about that. DSP, Dark Side Phil, the dude who can't even show us his wife's thumb, is telling us that he's done tolerating people who makes people's lives miserable. Okay.
But we can't make fun of people and joke anymore? No. There's a difference. Joking around and razzing someone who you're a buddy with.
Okay. So this is what I mean. Oh, it's fine to razz people, but what if the birthday bash thing was that though? What if the birthday thing was them razzing on Derich as friends? Like, okay, the social media thing, sure, you can make that line, sure, but what about that? Guess
is one
no.
thing. Actively stalking someone online, talking about shit on the stream that has nothing to do with what they're talking about on the stream or their online presence on the stream, that's extreme. Just I don't even know how to I don't know, how do you explain that? How do you explain it? Do you have to be to try to do shit like that, right? You gotta be like a grade A fucking loser. So I want to hear it.
Now, he says this, right? That you have to be a grade A loser, but he says that all trolls are losers. So, whatever.
I want to see. I don't want. I'm telling you, it's not allowed. The moment I see that shit, you're out of here. And I've already banned a couple people because of it.
Waifu shooter, dude.
Listen. And I'm tired of it. I'm not putting out online harassment, especially of people who are regulars on the stream who are nothing but nice on the stream. Oh, I know. If we harass Phil's viewers, they'll really get to him. No, fuck off. You can lick my shit. You're not going to be in here anymore. This is not the kind of stream I run. And this is meant to be a place that's supposed to be a fun, safe spot to hang out, to chill, to disconnect from stress. Not people come on here and then get harassed. So fuck off. And I mean it sincerely. To anyone who thinks that you're here to make someone's life miserable, you're in the wrong place, and you're going to get fucked when I see it happen. All right? So don't even fucking start.
Angry sip.
All right.
Oh,
there, I got it out of the way.
He did an extra.
Right? So don't even fucking start. All right.
Man.
There. I got it out of the way.
Dude,
Okay.
I swear, you could literally put when he drinks the water, put it in a hentai, and no one will notice. No one will notice it was DSP.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am an independent content creator.
That's a great way to end it. Alright, you're a piece of shit, okay? Okay, I'm an independent content creator. Alright, everyone. That is it, actually. There's really nothing else to say. I will check. Let's check DSP's Twitter. Did he make any tweets? No. Just says OBS has crashed. Okay. But anyways, thank you for watching. Hope it was fun. Hope you had a good time. You learned a lot. Derich is a big boy. He does stuff online that you may not agree with, but he does it. And he stole his mom's credit card at one point in time, so that's pretty fun. And there's a lot of old school Derich stuff you could go to if you're bored. There's stuff like bitch here and yes to Derich. Derich asked the question. He says, "Do you?" Broforce, well deck, Derich. All right, everyone. That's it for this video. The whole point was just that DSP's moderation in his chat is a fucking joke. And this rule is honestly just for Derich. Pretty much. Because you can still make fun of Star for being a 50-bit bitch. Alright, everyone, that is it for this video. I'll see you when I see ya. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.